Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Milligan. I'm here with Dr. Chris Griffin of Ripley, Mississippi. We're here at Dr. Woody Oaks' Excellence in Dentistry meeting in Sandestin, Florida. He has that every year. It's a great meeting. If you haven't been to that course, come. But one of the keynote speakers is Dr. Chris Griffin of Ripley, Mississippi. Chris, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Mike. Glad to be here.
Now, Chris, in other videos we've talked about your Navy SEAL efficiency course that you have at your office.
Right.
And that it's a not everyone can come to your office. It's hard to bring their staffs there, and you've got to limit the number of people that come.
Right, you know, and even though it is hard to get to Ripley, Mississippi, it is, but the biggest rate limiting factor has just been the fact that I'm just not willing to do more than one of these days a quarter. Right. It's just so hard on me and the staff because we give so much that we don't want, you know, it's just too hard. So
absolutely.
So that's been a problem, and we've been looking for a way to solve that for a while.
So, and he's also got his Fly on the Wall CD, which is a videotape of the entire course at your office.
Right, we did video it. We videoed it, and that's been great. The DVD has helped a lot of practices, but sometimes, you know, you just want more of a personal,
absolutely,
in-person experience.
Absolutely.
And so we've long time looked for a sort of a medium, a good happy medium where we didn't have to have people coming to Ripley, and it's more than just a DVD program can offer.
And what is the happy medium, Chris?
So finally we developed a two-day course that, so we travel around now and put on two-day courses regionally around the country. And you know, this is an opportunity now, see, so you can actually, the doctor and the staff can come here. Right. You can get a lot of one-on-one, you know, you can ask questions and you get your answer, you know, get answers for anything that's popping up in your practice. We have interaction with the audience. We can actually map out certain practice systems just right on the spot. You know, I'm doing that in my keynote lecture here in Destin. I'm going to do that for some folks just right here, and we love it. Love working with practice. Love finding ways that you can be more efficient. In my practice, we have very low fees, and yet we're able to produce at a very high level, and so that's what we want to bring to the rest of the country, because I really feel like now is the time. That is where dentistry is headed. I mean, we can no longer afford to waste any of the time that we have allotted to spend at the practice, and so that's what we're about.
And Chris isn't promoting low fees. He's not saying that. He's just saying in Ripley, Mississippi,
yeah, their
fees are low, and yet he produces an incredible dollar amount per hour, $1,200 and more.
That's right.
And so his thing is efficiency, and he's taken many courses and learned a lot about efficiency in the practice, and now he's going to share that with the dentists out there who are actually asking him to do that. And so you've been doing that for about 5 years now.
We've been having courses for about 5 years, right?
Yeah. And finally, you're going to make it more accessible to all the dentists out in the country and take it to their region. So it's important to have the staff there, because the staff is so key in this.
The staff is really the key, because, you know, as the dentist, you can't do it all yourself. Right. You have to have very, very good, qualified, efficient staff members to be able to accomplish your goals that you really want.
Absolutely. So Chris speaks at many of the meetings around the country. He's been doing this, even though he looks very young, he's been in practice 15 years. It's been his thing. And if you need, it's so important to become an efficient dentist so that you can get that dollar production up per hour.
That's right.
And have the practice that you want, and take better care of your patients.
That's right.
It's better care of the patients as well. So Chris, what else would you like to tell us about this two-day course that we haven't covered so far?
You know, nothing. We have, you know, we've been putting on events at different times throughout the 5 years, but this is the first time that we've tried to really take all of the practice systems that come from our practice and distill it down into 2 days that you can digest with your staff. You come out of there with a few action items, and I just can't believe that any practice couldn't get 2 or 3 action items, take them into their practice, and bump their production quite a bit from attending this course. Get a lot more than
that from you, Chris. So how do we get in touch with you?
Okay, so there's a couple of ways. You can call the office, 662-837-8143. That's the Capacity Academy offices. You can also go to the website, www.thecapacityacademy.com, and you can get the schedule of courses there. And if you have any questions, of course, call. And of course, you can get our contact information, email us if you need to off the website. We'll be glad to have you.
Great. Well, get in touch with Chris. Become more efficient. You'll be glad you did. Chris, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks again, Mike.
All righty.